guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do what to expect in love for March. What to expect. Okay, first card I see, this goes for both piles. I'm seeing I misjudged you. So just pick your pile, but I'm getting there will be a theme of misjudgment for both of the piles. See what resonates with you. Okay, honestly the first card I saw was hate. This kind of goes with the I misjudged you card, I want to say, where possibly this is someone who you had conflict with, or you could be expecting to attract like a enemies to lovers type situation, where it's like someone that you didn't like at first, or they didn't like you at first, you misjudged each other, whether it be because of how you guys look, like whatever it was, and I'm getting is that you could possibly just feel like this person misjudged you, or you misjudged them. Maybe you thought they were a certain way and you find out that they're not that way at all. I'm getting could be because someone has been hurt in the past. Maybe they had partners that plotted on them in the past, or plotted on their downfall, whatever it was. So okay. Yeah, this resonates. We have fright, depression, phobia, paranoid. Yeah, you're paranoid, or this person's paranoid that you will do them dirty the same way that their past people have done them. And we have gain, cultivation, profit, conclusion, and indulgence, interaction, joy, friendliness. You're going to find out, or they're going to find out, that you're actually very friendly, and joyful. And this is going to come from interacting with this person even more. And that's going to help you with basically coming to the conclusion that this person is actually this way. They're not a bad person. This is just who they actually are. They're not wearing a mask. We have third wheel, enemy, distrust, flirtatiousness, whatever. And then we have withdrawal, awakening, guilt, rejection. What I'm getting is that possibly you could have, you didn't trust this person. You had distrust. You assumed that maybe this person was someone who would want to put you in a third party, someone who has a wandering eye, someone who's unfaithful. And that's because you probably felt rejected in the past. You probably felt like some people chose other people over you. However, what I'm getting is that because you're going to start working on your self-love, your self-concern, self-healing, or I'm getting that this person is going to help you with having more self-love for yourself, because you're going to see how they actually love you and they treat you, even if they've never told you it yet. But this person actually loves you, and they're going to show you that they love you, which is in turn going to make you start loving yourself and increasing your confidence. And then you're going to see this person for who they really are, based on how they love you. See what else. Goal, purpose, expectation, destination, and pride, self-esteem, self-worth, ego. Exactly. You're through this person. They're going to help you with increasing your self-esteem and getting you to a place where you're actually very confident in yourself and you love yourself. Let's see some more with that was the Panther Oracle. Let's see some for the Virtual Healing Messages deck. Okay, we have I want to use you, and how are you so unbothered? So possibly, maybe you were trying to give off the energy of being unbothered, because you felt like possibly maybe you had your walls up a little bit. Maybe you were just a little bit emotionally distant, and it could have been maybe you assumed that this person wanted to use you, or you wanted to use this person because you just kind of like felt like, well, this person doesn't actually want me. They're not going to actually want to be with me. or whatever. So you already put up the mindset of just being like cold and just like not really caring, but it was like a coping mechanism, and you're going to realize that you could put that guard down and actually allow this person to love you, and allow yourself to love this person. We have I want to provide for you. This is someone who's going to actually want to provide for you. And let's say if you're the person that thought this person was going to use you, maybe you kind of were being a little standoffish and cold to them because you thought that they were a user, but now that you see that they're not, you're going to actually want to do things to like provide for them because you feel like they deserve it. And we have trust issues. This is the root of trust issues. And then we have what do you have that I don't? Possibly people in the past putting you in third party situations and stuff. So that's kind of why you were acting this way. Then we have the I'm insecure around you. So yeah. I'm a player. You are this. Someone could have thought somebody was a player, which is why they kind of like showed themselves, portrayed themselves a different way, or whatever it was, like, or had like these thoughts. The reason why someone was so paranoid is because they basically dealt with players in the past, people that gave them false promises, people that used them, whether it be for finances or for their body. So they have trust issues, but they're learning to overcome these trust issues by interacting with this person more and realizing that they're being authentic to who they are, and they're showing you how to love yourself through how they love you. So yeah, let's move on to pile number 2, what to expect in March for love. Let's see. Pile number 2, what to expect in love for March. I think I did have the card that said misjudge. So this is someone who possibly you're changing your opinion on, whether it be for the good or for the bad. But that could be a theme in terms of love. Or you could just be you could have just came from like pile number 1 too, or you could have been drawn to both of the piles. So let's see. We have okay, stability, harmony, acceptance. Live, learn, experience, training, development. Compromise, agreement, reconciliation, consideration. Okay. So what I'm getting is that possibly in terms of love, there could be someone who you were debating ending things with. Let's see. Reconciliation, consideration, compromise. There could be a rebirth of something because the death card came out upright. There could be a rebirth of a past relationship. You guys could come back together, and basically, let's say you guys both learned certain things through this relationship, and you're kind of coming to the point of, okay, you're either accepting the ending of a relationship because it seems like it's like a mixture. So what I'm getting is that either you're compromising with this person from the past, or you're indecisive of whether you should reconcile with someone from the past or you should just accept the ending. Because at the end of the day, if you've learned something from this relationship, and it's up to you to realize what this lesson was. Let's see if we can find a card on what was the lesson. Endorsement, persuasion, bribe, temptation, and stubbornness. I guess the lesson you had to learn about commitment. The lesson you learned through this relationship that you're debating going back to, or just kind of like accepting that it's over, is basically something regarding temptation, being persuaded to do things, stubbornness, and commitment. So basically you learned about basically committing to another person, you learned about being stubborn, and you learned about temptation and being persuaded. Whether it be you're the person that needed to that showed these traits or needed to learn these traits, or the other person showed these traits to you or need to learn these traits. So yeah, but what I'm getting is that it is possible for you guys to reconcile. I think you're considering reconciling with this person. However, if you guys were to reconcile, you have to compromise on certain things, and that's something you're just gonna have to accept. You can't be stubborn and get your have everything just go your way, because then you're just gonna end up disappointed. So there has to be compromise in order for this past situation to work. So that does kind of relate to the I misjudged you. So maybe it's just like a change in energy for a past relationship where now possibly you're starting to see that person's point of view, or the energies could be switched and they're starting to see your point of view. Like for example, if it's something regarding children, let's say that they were trying to persuade you and not bribe you. They were trying to tempt you into having a child even if you don't want to have a child. And you were just being like stubborn about it. Both of you guys were like stubborn, or I'm getting like, oh, okay, this could be a Aries Taurus situation, because with commitment that gives me more Aries, like pushing yourself, pushing your way through, and stubbornness is more Taurus. So there was like a lot of like friction between you two, because you both wanted different things, and it was like you both were just like fighting each other. But now I'm seeing that you're either gonna have to um, compromise with this person if you want to be back with them. You're realizing that you have to compromise with them, or you're going to have to accept the fact that an ending is inevitable or whatever if you don't compromise. Because if you just decide to get back in a relationship just because you feel like, oh, I really, really like this person, there's like these pros to being with them, then you're going to end up disappointed, because there are some things that you're going to have to compromise for, and you got to be willing to do that. We have coach, advice, obedience, knowledge. You could possibly be getting advice on the situation. We have trap, victim, allure, trick. You could possibly feel like a victim in the situation, or feel like this person was trying to trick you. We have protest, sue, attention. Protest, sue, attention. There could have been a lot of like combat, arguing. I saw the bully card. Bully, embarrassment, gossip, unwillingness. Someone unwilling to make a certain change because they're stubborn, or both people were unwilling to compromise or make a change because both are stubborn. But there is a chance for, with the origin, initiation, creativity, vitality, there is a chance to basically regrow the situation, or revive the situation. And see if we get one more. I just want to see from this deck. My family doesn't like you. This person could have family that doesn't like you, or you could have family that doesn't like them. That could have also been a root of the issue. I am sending you the evil eye. There could have been jealousy in this connection, possibly from family members or even from your partner. They could have been sending you the evil eye as well. So, and then we have you attract all types. This could have been someone who looked different than you. But yeah, that's what to expect in love for March.